France's government in turmoil. PM Bayrou ousted in no-confidence vote. A government falls. On Monday, September 8, 2025, France's Prime Minister François Bayrou, appointed in December 2024, was dramatically ousted in a no-confidence vote. The National Assembly delivered a decisive blow, with 364 deputies voting against him and only 194 in support. Bayrou, a 74-year-old centrist, had staked his political future on passing a highly unpopular austerity budget, one that proposed approximately 44 billion euros, $52 billion, in public spending cuts. It included the elimination of 2 public holidays and the freezing of government spending, steps aimed at reducing France's ballooning deficit and debt, which stands at about 114% of GDP, nearly double the EU's recommended ceiling. Political instability grows. Bayrou becomes the third prime minister in under 2 years to be forced out by parliament, following Gabriel Attal, January, September 2024, and Michel Barnier, December 2024. His brief tenure of less than 9 months underscores the severe instability plaguing the French government. This marks the 4th Prime Minister Macron will appoint since mid-2024, a clear indication of the challenges he faces in building consensus within a deeply fragmented legislature. What comes next, and the broader fallout? President Emmanuel Macron, who had hoped Bayrou's appointment would bring stability, now must accept Bayrou's resignation, expected on Tuesday, September 9th, and appoint yet another prime minister in the coming days. The pressing task for any new government is the same Bayrou failed to achieve, passing a budget acceptable to a polarized parliament. With Macron's centrist alliance controlling only a tiny fraction of seats, building a coalition, even one with moderate left or conservative support, poses an immense challenge. Members of the far-right National Rally and the hard-left France Unbowed, La France Insoumise, cheered the collapse. Marine Le Pen called for fresh elections, while Jean-Luc Mélenchon labeled Macron personally responsible, stating, "Macron is now on the front line facing the people. He too must go." Meanwhile, domestic unrest appears imminent. A grassroots protest movement called Bloquons Tout, Let's Block Everything, had organized a general strike and nationwide shutdown for September 10, 2025, in opposition to Bayrou's tough budget proposals. Financial markets, while anticipating the vote's outcome, remain watchful. Fitch Ratings, Moody's, and S&P Global are scheduled to review France's sovereign rating later this month, and analysts expect downward pressure, especially if political paralysis continues. Final thoughts. France finds itself trapped in political turbulence. Since the mid-2024 snap elections, no single group has commanded a majority, leaving governing extremely fragile. Bayrou's ouster is symptomatic of deeper dysfunction, a fractured parliament, uncompromising budget politics, and an electorate increasingly skeptical of Macron's leadership. With 2027 looming as a pivotal presidential election year, every postponement of stability or economic restoration erodes Macron's influence and emboldens rivals. The next days will be critical, both in Paris and across Europe, as investors, allies, and citizens await a return to governance or brace for further fragmentation.